Hello guys, I just got the 11.3.4 update. Just gonna try to get a simple drive in because I want to see how good this update is. Alright, it should just be a straightforward drive. Shouldn't be any complicated steps through it. I'm gonna let the car take over from here and we'll see how it does. Ooh. Came a little close to that car driving across, but that was pretty good. The line, the telemetry, I guess is what Tesla calls it, is a little wider now compared to the previous 10.69 update. And I think it's supposed to be smarter now and more, it's supposed to give you more information about what it's doing and just be a smarter AI. So right now it's doing better than 10.69 actually, because with 10.69 it would wait till we pass this traffic light before getting into the left lane if we had to be in this lane, which was kind of unnerving sometimes because you never knew when it was going to do it, and sometimes we would miss our chance to turn if it missed it. So this is good so far. I'm liking this. It seems more confident. When the light changed, it didn't react as drastically as 10.69 does. So far so good. There's a little bit of rain, that's why I really wanted to try out drive in tonight. We had a little bit of rain come in when I started, but it seems to have stopped. But so far it's looking good. Wow, I like this, the way it approaches stopping. It's much smoother. This is great. Alright, the acceleration into the turn is fantastic too. And so far it hasn't asked for me to put my hand on the wheel yet. The one thing I'm looking forward to in this whole update is just being able to change lanes on the highway without requiring me to nudge the steering wheel. So that's my main reason for really wanting this update. Alright, we have a turn coming up here. I don't think we're gonna have issues with most of this drive because it should just be straightforward. It seems very natural about... Wow, that was good. Oh, okay, that was a bit of a failure because of the oncoming traffic, I think would be the reason why it acted the way it did. I think it just got scared, so I had to intervene there, but I think it probably would have handled it. All right, there was a person that just came out of that car. That was good. Handled it pretty well. We're in a bit of a college neighborhood area, so we might get some passengers around this time. It's 11:40 at night, by the way. All right, and then it tells me right at the top, stopping for stop sign. I like that it's telling me what it's doing, and I'm not caught off guard by any movements it does. Nice turns. Okay, the turns seem more confident. It seems like it's really confident about what it's doing when it comes to turning now, except for, you know, the one encounter we just had. Yeah, this is good. Stop in for a stop sign again. I might have to put this on one of my test loops because this is great. We have a nice roundabout we can test out too here. I see the whole recall update coming in here. Okay, a bit wonky on that turn there. It still seems like it weights a little less than .69 does. Let's see, I think currently I am on average for the autopilot. Okay, still handles roundabouts weird, but it's fine. All right, and it says stopping for stop sign, but there's a car right to our right, and I think we're at our destination, so this might just be the end of the trip for this one. All right, we're gonna go around and try to go through that roundabout again. I'll hit a little bit of a highway for this video just to see what it's like on the highway. I don't think it's going to be eventful, but just for us to get a bit of a highway test in there, just to see if we're prompted for any kind of user input while it's trying to, let's just go to LU. We're gonna head over to university and then call it a day after that. So this should take us through the highway. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go ahead and start the trip. Okay, a bit slow pulling out. It still wasn't technically in the road, so that was okay. There's a lot of cars parked on the side of the road here, and it doesn't seem to be confused by any of them. It has lightly colored. Again, it's stopping at the roundabout. This is a neighborhood roundabout, so I don't know if there's specific laws, but a roundabout is a roundabout. You usually just drive through it if there's no oncoming traffic. But it's looking good. It's fidgeting a bit with oncoming traffic, but it looks good. It looks like it's the right movement. Just because it's nighttime, it can't tell very well what's going on, but man, it's handling cars parked on the side of the road very well. All right, there's another roundabout here, and I think it's probably gonna stop again. Yep, it stopped. There's a little tree obstructing its view, but it's fine. Okay, it's driving through the roundabout in a better manner than .69 was in the past, so I don't mind that part at all. Like, it's doing well. Just okay, so it seems like cars that are moving are lighter colored, and okay, taking a long time to move into this. It's a four-way stop, so there is no reason for us to be moving like that when we have right of way. But at least the lane changes seem pretty confident. It has the traffic lights highlighted blue, which is something that wasn't on the previous update, or the 10.69 version. And I think it's been signaling early before going into the lanes, which is really good because I haven't heard the little stop it does in .69, where it'll turn on its signal to change into a turn-in lane, turn it off, then turn it back on again when it comes to comes close to the intersection to turn. So this, it seems nicer and just more intuitive now. We're going just 5 miles over the speed limit, which shouldn't be a problem. And also note, it's nighttime, so there aren't that many cars on the road for us to deal with, but I kind of want to just use it also as a baseline because the road is wet. So I want to see if any of that reflection algorithm they put in there is working well, or if it's throwing it off. Again, the stopping is really good. 10.69 does well at stopping. I'm cleaning up the window a bit because it seems dirty. It does pretty well at stopping when it's alone on the road, I guess is a way to put it. But we've got some traffic with us now, so maybe we'll get some action from that. Now, if I remember correctly, this is all on the occupancy network, I think is what they call it. Alright, so people usually drive fast here, so I literally have the person behind me tailgating me, even though I'm going 5 miles over the speed limit. But this is a test. I'm going to let the car handle it, and they should back off. Turned its signal on before getting in the lane. I would have still preferred it turn in the signal on a bit early, but wow, this is good. It just went into it. In the past, it would stop even though there was no oncoming traffic. 10.69 would still stop. It's changed to 75 miles an hour. The road we're coming up to is 65, but I have my offset at I think it's 15% over or 13% over. Wow, this is awesome. My biggest problem, or my biggest gripe with navigating autopilot was whenever you were coming or merging onto a highway, it would always do a fidget where it would sort of like last minute turn into the highway. It's hard to explain, but it was sort of like it would do a sharp turn into the highway or into its lane when it finally got there. And it was always very unsettling because you always felt like it was going to turn into the car next to you if there was someone next in the other lane. So with it hugging the right side of the lane, that was amazing. I loved how it handled that. That was great. That's great. I'm glad this fixes that big issue. I'm hoping this fixes the big issue with navigating on autopilot, where it would constantly fidget into the lane. It would just always do it. It felt like you were hard turning into a car or trying to get into the other lane every time. So that's great. I hope that's how it is. This is awesome. When the lane widened, it hugged the left lane, or the left line, the center lane, which was great. Okay, exit and off. There is no fidget also exit and off, so it's not jerking. I guess that's the proper word to use. It's not jerking into the lane like previous. Oh, it seems like there's debris. Oh, the water's playing tricks on my eyes too. It's just a shadow. All right, I think we are here, and the car has decided to yield at this point, but we're at our destination. And I guess it's technically correct for stopping. So that was great. I think that was a good drive. Let's take it away, and I think that's pretty much it for this drive. I'm just gonna head back home now, so subscribe if you like this video and if you want more videos like this, and let me know if there are specific things you'd like to see also, and I will try to work on those. Thanks for watching. Bye.